And I sat in the audience, and at one point, I was 3 feet away from Yo-Yo Ma. I was like, where else? You know, here in Ann Arbor. Well, my name is Paul Bianchi. I've been in Ann Arbor since December of '94. I came here to take a job. I've been with UMS for 2.5 seasons now, and I've really enjoyed my time. I've seen some amazing shows. Other organizations that I volunteer at are Ann Arbor Civic Theater, Performance Network, the ARC, Michigan Theater. And it's interesting that you see a lot of crossover. So the Usher Corps here in Ann Arbor is serving all those organizations. And so it's nice to make friends that carry over. I had lost my job, and so it was a way to fulfill my musical fix without on a limited budget. What it's meant is, since I've been unemployed, it's given me an outlet. So I'm not stuck at home thinking about that all the time. I'm out with people and serving the community and enjoying great music and seeing my fellow ushers and friends that I've made through the Usher Corps. So it's been a positive experience for me personally in that regard. When you see a special performance, something that UMS has presented, I'm always walking out of the evening just excited, just ready to face the world again. And sometimes it's hard to get to sleep because that's my reaction to music. And I talk about it to others. It's like, oh man, you should have been there. Ushering is a great way of expanding my musical horizons. The Kodo drums, when they came to town, I'm glad I went because it was one of those magical nights. At one point, the sound was moving both forward and backwards and left and right. It was just, the amplification in Hill was creating this soundscape that was amazing. And so, just thinking about it, I get chills. And there was one that I was really looking forward to, the Bad Plus. I'd seen them before, and they're just phenomenal. And again, it was a great show. Not only that, I took advantage of the educational program that was associated with that. Since we don't have the Bird of Paradise anymore, and we don't have the Firefly Club, we have UMS to continue the education of jazz and to keep jazz alive in Ann Arbor. You can't just say UMS is the classical or UMS is Handel's Messiah, or it's so many things to so many different people. And last year, this past season I should say, I attended the first Handel's Messiah, and I worked that show, and I stayed for it. And it was interesting to become part of it when at the Hallelujah chorus, the conductor turns around and he conducts Hill Auditorium, and to see everyone rising with the score in their hand, to be a part of that was kind of magical. It's just, okay, this is where UMS started, but it's so much more than that. And it gave me a connection to those people that did start UMS. And so, okay, I'm doing my part to keep it going and pass it on to future generations. Occasionally you have to stuff the programs. That's I think the work that ushers don't like the most. Oh, a stuffer.